Last two meetings, Clemson has won the last 3 times in this building and 5 of the last 6. And the Tigers will get it first here. Now here's Hunter. He'll try for one. Nope. 4th try for Shefflin. Ian right back into traffic, skips it in the corner. Hunter will launch again. Yes, sir. And I'm always intrigued how teams dissect what Syracuse does. Here's Galloway, a little soft runner.
Ideally, you'd like it to go in and out, side to side, and get yourself a good look.
Here's Bell, the very talented freshman from California, and he'll put the orange on the board. Come back in the lineup, but only played, as I mentioned, just a handful of minutes in the last couple games. But he's in early for Galloway, and Hunter bangs away on another 3. Tyson.
And you got to make that zone move, Wes.
Here's Shefflin, cross corner for Hunter Tyson. Tigers are rolling from behind the line early. Here's the post. Hall knocks in the jump shot. First points for P.J. Hall.
They've started games very well.
Mintz tried to take Hemingway off the dribble. Edwards gets the rebound. Here is Copeland racing through. Feeds Brown. Layup good. Hemingway out of the corner. Bounces away. Shefflin tried to contend. Took a spill. Here the orange. Mintz a 2-on-3. Kick out for Girard. Got it. Orange trailed by 10. Now just 5. Here's Shefflin. One dribble back for Hunter. Now Tyson.
That was
another 3.
And I don't think that's a bad shot. You get an open 3 like that in transition, I think you have to take it.
Edwards back down. Mintz launching and hits. Judah Mintz now, his 13th 3 of the year.
And they are not a very good offensive rebounding team.
Chase Hunter penetrates, tried to feed Middlebrooks, deflected out of there. Benny Williams got a hand in the path. First turnover by the Tigers on the other end. Copeland driving basket. Copeland playing in just his 16th game. This freshman from Philadelphia starting to see more minutes here in the last couple games. Hunter Tyson knocks another one down. He's got 9 and off to a good start. Galloway, Chase Hunter, how about it? Nope. And Hunter Tyson collects the rebound. Foul line jumper. Got it.
I think Syracuse has to get the ball inside to Edwards on the offensive end, and obviously they need to do a better job blocking out on the other end.
Middlebrooks tried to pin him off. Here's Williams. Nice jump shot. Benny Williams off the baseline.
He's a guy who hasn't been a big factor in ACC play, so if they can get 6 or 8 points out of him, that'll be great.
Look out. Hunter Tyson has got 13, and Jim Boeheim gets a timeout. 5 to shoot. PJ, quick pass. Godfrey up strong, scores. Nice pass by PJ Hall. Orange flood to Hunter Tyson. Here's Hall again at the foul line. PJ right over the top of Edwards, got the roll.
Copeland in ACC play, West, has scored a total of 5 field goals. He's already taken 2 or 3 shots. I don't think that's what Jim Boeheim put him in there to do.
Here's Hall at the foul line again. Half dozen for P.J. Hall. Here is Girard. 8 to shoot, spinning on Hunter, trying to find an alley, pushes it up and in. Tough shot, 5 in the first half for Girard. P.J. might have snarled at Wiggins for trying to get the rebound.
Yes, I think he did, Wes.
Here's Hall, quick pass, Shefflin to catch and score. Galloway, step in, feeds Hall against Edwards. Back for Tyson, 5 to shoot. Tyson, foul line jumper. Got it. Wow.
He's out of his little slump.
I think you can confirm that, and Hall forces an orange turnover. Galloway. 15 to shoot. Now Mintz. That's a 2 from the left, and it's good. Judah Mintz has got 6 in this first half. Beadle got knocked to the deck, and here's Mintz. He's got Justin Taylor in the ball game now as one of his wingman, too, to replace Girard. Mintz going to fire another 3 and hit. Taylor playing the front of that zone with Mintz. Nice quick pass inside. Hall to catch and score. What a tough shot. Ian Shefflin hit Hall right in the hands with a hard bounce pass.
He prevented Jesse Edwards from getting the rebound.
Beadle attacking. Tyson a 3. Oh boy. Wow. And he was well covered.
This is what we're talking about with ball pressure, Wes. The Clemson guards have done a great job pressuring the basketball.
Girard fouled and made it. Hit a 3. Beadle fouled him. What a shot by Joe Girard. Here's Shefflin. Hall driving, scoop. Tap follows Shefflin. Girard back for the rookie. Into traffic, forced it up, got the shot. Nicely done, Judah Mintz. He's got his 4th field goal, first Syracuse player to double figures.
And they're backing off Shefflin to cover Hall.
Would you like to have seen him shoot it?
Yes, absolutely. He can shoot that little short shot.
There's a no-look entry pass, and Galloway bangs home a 3. Got Girard a window, and then entry pass got dogged out. And finally, here's Hunter Tyson with the Syracuse turnover. Ahead for Chase Hunter. Galloway another one. Uh-oh. Edwards.
Well, he's surrounded.
Sure is. Clemson's done a nice job on the orange big, but Mintz has bailed him out and hits a 3rd 3. Syracuse 10 of 14 at the line tonight. Nice pass. Hall, Shefflin trying to create it. Go back to PJ and 1.
They're not fighting it from the other line, Wes, and that's been the key.
Mintz on a reroute. Look at this shot. Whoa, Judah Mintz. Here's Chase Hunter back to Dylan, his younger brother. Foul line, Shefflin inside. Hall with the right hand. Mintz into traffic. Bell a step back, and a good 3 for Chris Bell.
But remember, Joe Girard is a guy who can get a lot of threes quickly.
Chase Hunter, a shot fake, standing 3. There's foul line for Shefflin. He and a couple dribbles. Skip for Hemingway, standing 3. Oh boy, Alex Hemingway's 31st 3 of the year. There's Girard. Boeheim wants a foul, wasn't called. Here's Tyson. Dunk. Inside Edwards the catch. Fouled and 1. First field goal of the night for Jesse Edwards.
That's a great job by the Orange getting back on defense.
Chase Hunter, a lob. Hall, the catch and score. Hemingway doing all he can to keep himself in front of 11, who got a bit of a screen and missed on the 3, and Edwards punches home the rebound dunk. Girard is trying to get Williams to move here in the offense against the Tigers. Joe dumps in a jump shot. He's got 11 now on his 4th field goal.
He drove the defense away with a little fake and then was able to step inside Hemingway.
Here is the inbounds for Tyson, and he is around, and Hunter goes all the way to the glass. Hunter left alone. Galloway. Hall, baseline, Shefflin. All his hard work got rewarded there, Dan. Here's Hall, that's a 2 off the end line. And Mintz without his wingman Girard here. On the drive, Judah flipped it up, and Edwards follows it home. Under 7 we go. Shefflin. Nice pass, PJ Hall. If you were wondering where the Tigers were in terms of the remainder of the regular season, when a lot of people are kind of writing them off, I think Brownell's team wants to fight. You mentioned this earlier at the top tonight. Couple opportunities awaiting them, but you had to win tonight. Edwards turns and scores over Hall, 9.5, 10 in the game for Jesse Edwards.
I'm not as strong a position as they were in before losing 4 of 5, but everybody struggles once in a while during the season.
Torrance flies off the turnover for his first points.
But there's very few schools that are out and nobody's in.
Yep. Under 5 to go. The lead is 22. Benny Williams squares up and knocks down a long 2. Second field goal of the night for Williams. Back out for a 3 from the left. Long rebound, and Torrance and the Orange try to run. Here's the rookie Taylor handling it. Now Mintz, another one. How about Judah Mintz? He's got a season high 4 threes tonight.
Well, and they were 1 for 10 from 3 in the first half.
And finished 4 of 21. Taylor, that's a 2.
This kid's a really good. Going to close in on a triple-double.
That's right. Now with 8 rebounds, got a bucket of assists. Tyson a three. Hello. Terrific game for the young man from Loganville, Georgia, and Grayson High School. There's Edwards scoring.
It makes them really hard to defend.
Front rim miss for Taylor. Chase Hunter the rebound. Look at this. Oh! Whoa! Wait a second. Hang on, big fella. It's when you used to do this.
Well, I never did this, Wes, but this is really something. He's all alone and decides a little bit of showtime. P.J. Hall normally isn't that kind of, but he's all, I don't think he realizes anybody's behind him. And Shefflin had a lot to do with that. When he can give them that kind of contribution, they suddenly become really tough.
Benny Williams against R.J. Godfrey knocks it down. And a minute left to go. And there's Wiggins. He got it swatted out of there by Edwards. Here's Mintz. And a nice skip-through layup for Judah Mintz. And the Wolfpack, after the win against Carolina, and later tonight they'll get Wake Forest. There's Middlebrook scoring. And Syracuse is going to Pittsburgh, who beat Georgia Tech last night, Dan, for the second meeting of the year. As Williams lays it in. Win convincingly tonight, Dan, 91-73. Huh?
Really was convincing, Wes, and there's a lot of basketball left to be played, important basketball left to be played.